Townhomes are the most popular homes in the city. Here to break down why and why you might want to consider a townhome is Taylor Bennett, a broker from the Bennett Property Shop. Good morning to you, Taylor.
Good morning, Rosie.
Okay, so why are townhomes the most popular form of real estate in the city?
Well, why is a good question. I'm not exactly sure why, but we have a huge variety out them. In fact, we have about 6 times the amount of townhouses per capita than other major cities in Canada do. So they become in all different shapes and sizes, all different areas. I think our urban sprawl might have a lot to do with that in terms of how the development happened. But a lot of people might have gone to one townhouse. Maybe your friend or family member owns one, and you think, oh, that's what townhouses look like. Well, they come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are condo, some are freehold, some are large, some are small, some are inexpensive, some are more expensive. So we've got a couple here to cover today.
All right, we got to take a look here. What do you first have for us?
Yes, we've got this beautiful property here on Gooseberry, which is a 3-story townhouse.
Nice.
So it's one of the varieties here. A little bit of a newer build that you see here. So a lot of new materials on the inside, kind of newer, trendier colors and designs. Beautiful kitchen there with the granite countertops and stainless steel appliances.
Wow.
You can still see the tape on the
Yes.
stove there, brand new. Another we're replacing that. Very bright. Very spacious, high ceilings in here, and you got windows on the 2 sides bringing in tons of light. And this balcony here, lovely balcony overlooking a beautiful park there, so you don't have to worry about kind of looking directly at neighbors. If you've got children outside playing, you could call them in for dinner quite easily from that balcony in there. And then upstairs, of course, you got very spacious bedrooms, nice, well-equipped bathrooms as well, trendy colors on the inside, don't have to worry about updating or changing those anytime soon, and a beautiful front porch that you see there. And that beautiful property there, this for basically a 25-year mortgage with a normal amortization, you're looking at about $2,800 per month. So very affordable on there. That's about roughly what the rent would be if you're renting in that area there.
Is that freehold?
That's the freehold, so no condo fees on that one.
No condo fees.
No condo
on that.
fees there.
That's
so
beautiful.
Exactly. No, condo fees aren't a problem. It depends what they cover, of course. But if you're looking to avoid condos, fantastic option there.
Okay, so we go from gooseberry to snow goose.
Yes, snow goose. Yes, we've got a goose theme here today, of course. Another 3-story townhouse that we see here. And these are all in Barrhaven, of course. Now, this property here, again, being 3 stories, very similar in terms of size. You have a little bit more of a living area downstairs on that main level than you did in the previous one we were looking at. Gleaming hardwood floors that you see in there. Well-equipped kitchen, again, with the granite countertops, that open style, so you can still keep it nice and social down there. Spacious bedrooms, just like the one we were looking at. And this balcony doesn't look at the park, of course, but you don't have a direct access on the neighbors there. And this one here, you're looking at about $2,100 per month in terms of a monthly carry on that. So in terms of rent, you'd be probably renting this out for $2,400 or $2,500, something around that category.
Okay.
Ownership would be closer to $2,100 per month. So fantastic, a nice affordable property there. Great for first-time home buyers, of course, young families or investors that are looking for something to pick up as well.
And it feels so spacious. You walk in and it's just like you're in a fully detached home. It feels like
and the nice thing with the 3 stories, yes, there's a little bit more stairs. I live in a 3-story home, but you've got a little bit more privacy. You can have your office on one level, maybe the living area on the next level, your bedrooms on the other one. So if you do work from home, which a lot of us do, nice to have that privacy and the division between each living area.
Okay, so we've moved away now from the gooses, and now we're, what, Roblin?
Roblin, yes.
Yeah.
And now this one, a little bit of an older townhouse, but with the older townhouses, you do get a little bit more space. And this one here being a 2-story townhouse, this one's actually probably the largest of the 3 that we're looking at here today.
Yeah, okay.
And this one would run you about $2,300 per month on the same kind of mortgage carry. Now this one being a little bit larger, you do have more space, and you have a little bit more opportunity to separate each room. You can see the kitchen was a little bit secluded from the living areas, which some people like. If you do cook up a storm, maybe a Christmas or Thanksgiving, make sure you got to keep that kind of mess at bay while your friends can still be social in those rooms there. Good 3-size bedroom, nice size bedroom, bed areas for everybody to enjoy, of course. Nice, bright, freshly painted. This one also has a finished basement, so additional square footage, additional living there, and a beautiful backyard. You can imagine your little ones, whether it be 4-legged or 2-legged variety running out there. Of course, nice. And this again, $2,300 roughly per month carry on that property. So again, we're very affordable, whether you're a first-time home buyer or an investor. Great pickup properties there.
I love how you showed us the variety, because that last one didn't have the 3 floors. It had the 2 floors plus the finished basement, so you've got plenty of room still.
Exactly. You wouldn't have to use the basement if you didn't want to, so maybe you're considering this to be a downsizer, only 1 staircase really to worry about instead of the 3 that the other 2 properties had.
Taylor Bennett, thank you so much
Anytime.
for stopping by.
No problem.
Don't forget, you can listen to the Bennett Real Estate and Wealth Show with Marnie Bennett Saturdays at 1 p.m. on 580 CFRA.